and you know, the quality's really pissing me off, but I've had some issue with my GeForce recorder, and I think I messed my settings up, so you'll have to ignore the FPS. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be playing some PUBG, and I can't remember if this is my first match or my second match, but I'm just going to give you my commentary on what happened. So the first thing I did here is I found my teammate to follow, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover him and then pick up whatever he leaves behind. You're going to have to ignore my settings, were a little bit off this video, but it was kind of a good round, so I ended up uploading it. But you can see here, I'm covering this guy as he loots. So, and then once I've got the area secure, then I'm gonna go and do some looting. I used to play with some old guys and that I knew from the MMA gym I used to train at, and let me tell you, it was always the worst team possible. Everybody was always fighting over loot, and then so people would spread out and they'd be like miles apart, and then once they got killed, they'd blame everybody else, saying, "Where were you?" I don't even care. I'm good with mid-tier loot, and the thing is, if your teammate has good gear, then there's a better chance of you surviving. So what I do here is, like, I'm gonna follow this guy, and like I said, I'm not gonna fight over loot and race for it. I'm just gonna cover him, and then I'm gonna pick up what he leaves behind and just try to make sure nobody's zeroing in on us so that they get the jump on us. I remember always ending up with crappy teams. Whenever I would invite friends that I knew in real life, we'd always have like the worst team possible, where everybody was like complaining, spreading out. Nobody wanted to work together. Any suggestions would be shot down because everybody's kind of, more or less, they care more about the loot than they do about the team. So this is just a random game. I haven't played PUBG or any competitive shooters in a while. I've been playing PvE DayZ, and actually my shooting here is actually from killing zombies on DayZ. So I heard my team getting into a gunfight, so I ran over and I caught this guy with his pants down. Took a few shots on him with my SVD. Yeah, instead of running right in, you see what I'm going to do is a bit of recon here. Looking around, see if I can catch anybody on a T position. And what I mean by T position is like on their shoulder while they're pointing here, I'm over here trying to sneak up on their shoulder or their back there and get a shot. Because somehow I didn't see this guy over here. Somehow he didn't see me. So I kind of lost my patience and just started shooting at him. I didn't pay the price. What I did was I left because he knew where I was. Now I'm doing some more recon. Gonna try to get a better shot on him. What I'm doing here is I'm using my Daisy skills here to stay alive, and I'm just hanging back from the group. Sometimes you don't want to be the loudest one. If you just hang back from the gunfire, you'll end up seeing a lot more. And the best position to be is where you can see your opponent and your teammate fighting, and then you can get the pie angle on them. You slice the pie and you get that T position shot. So your opponent will have to reset to be able to figure out where you are. So here's a moment that I would end up regretting the entire match. Oh shit. Someone's shooting. Booker. Yep, we lost one there. And this is where you can see I look back and I'm like, nah, nee. And this is like I was saying, this is my first match in a long time, and I forgot how long you can survive in the storm. And here I'm just stopping to cover my teammate. And look at this. End up in another lucky gunfight here. Got into another good position. Caught my teammate right when he spun around to line up his gun on us. We just fast forward here. That was all 5 minutes of running. I found a little vehicle here, and what I'm going to do is try to make sure that my teammate's going to make it through the storm. That he's pretty close to the line, so I'm going to go get this other dude. Got a little break in the action here. Oops. Get up, soldier. What is your major malfunction, numbnuts? Get in the car, damn it. So basically, like what I was doing right from the start of this match is I wanted to watch over my teammates to make sure they made it, and when I looked at the map, I just didn't think we had enough time, and I really should have got that one guy. That actually bothered me for the rest of the game. I kept thinking, what if he was here with us? What if he was someone who never won a match before? Could have been his first. Here I am with the short bus waiting for the crew. So in this team battle, what's most important is like getting all three of us there to the final battle, whatever that battle is going to be for us. And you know, the quality's really pissing me off, but I've had some issue with my GeForce recorder, and I think I messed my settings up, so you'll have to ignore the FPS My next video should be sorted out though, or some sort of definite like encoding issue with the frame rate. Jesus. Here I am again. I'm just hanging low, trying to wait for something to happen. You can hear bullets cracking in all directions. What I'm doing is I'm just doing a little bit of third-person peeking here. It's the safest way to kind of do some recon and when you're playing third-person, first-person. Some consider it cheating, but it's something everybody can do, so if you ain't doing it, you're at a disadvantage, and you should play first person. And speaking of the recorder issues, I played this solo game, best game of my life, and I ended up winning with this really good snipe one shot. And I was in my room like celebrating, like we doing the "We Are the Champions," like with hands in the air, you know. I'm going like this, and then I go check the recorder, and the screen was black. It's a pretty dark moment. It's one of those things where I just forgot to set up the video. This one, the video, the frame rate was 57 frames, which is really weird, which bugged up my audio and stuff. So, but it was kind of a fun match, so I thought I'd upload it, break it down, and I might do some more of these PUBG. I might do some more of these PUBG things, do some solo and team rounds. And people always dog on player versus environment, but DayZ is where I get my practice for shooting. Basically, my server is just like an obstacle course, zombie horde server. I'm actually playing on controller. I'm an old fogey, and I just recently moved from console, like probably less than a year ago, and I haven't fully made the switch to mouse and key. Oh shit! Bandage up, bandage up! Get some, baby! You like that? You like that? You want some more? So basically what I've done is I've got this program that reads my controller as a mouse and key, and I can fully customize my setup. So I try to make most of my games the same controls. And so when I practice DayZ PvE or PvP, it's gonna translate over to PUBG pretty easily, especially these games. They're so similar. I'm just doing some recon again and watching over the guys. winner. See, that was my teammates who did a lot of the work. I had a couple moments where I was in the right position at the right time. You know, being a good teammate is the way to get more W's when you're playing squads. Maybe I'll try to break down a little more. We'll see if I can keep getting these W's. But if you watch this, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.